None are more hopelessly enslaved than those who falsely believe they are free. The truth has been kept from the depth of their minds by masters who rule them with lies. They feed them falsehoods till wrong looks like right in their eyes. Goethe can't help but think he may have studied Plato. Those who tell the stories rule society. The truth has been kept from the depth of their minds by masters who rule them with lies. Can't help but think George Orwell read both of these guys when he wrote Animal Farm, satire on the Bolshevik Revolution, the Russian Revolution. The communist takeover of Russia 100 years ago. Same time Spanish flu was around, 1918. The Bolshevik Revolution, 1917. Book was published in 1945. He recapped the period from 1917 to 1943. Spent a couple years writing this book. George Orwell did, called Animal Farm. In that book he says, get this one, the pigs use songs to control the thoughts of the other animals. The pigs use songs to negatively influence the thoughts of the other animals. You think Orwell read Plato and Goethe? Those who tell the stories, those who sing the songs. Folks, what does all that mean? If you're a regular listener or a regular member of my audience, you know that I've been using that quote by Plato a lot recently because we're reminded of it every day. This whole planet evolves around our belief system. What these profound statements are telling us is we really need to take a close look at our belief system. The reason why we are in the predicament right now on this planet is because of the lies they've been telling us. They want us to believe certain things so they can control us and use the fear. So what I would like for all you people out there to do, especially if you've never even seen me before, is to question your belief system. What part of your belief system is allowing things to happen the way they are right now? What is it that you think is true that might not be true? They've been telling us lies for so long, we've got so many references in our brain. It's very difficult for the average person to challenge those references. Of all of our false beliefs, what do you think is the one that gets us in trouble? One of the biggest problems we have is we don't know the cause of disease. In fact, it's obvious our so-called experts don't know, and they admit it. If you look at how many people die around the world, close to 60 million. 45 of those, 75% or so, is from non-infectious diseases. Look at our experts, and what do they say about these? Cause we don't know, it's idiopathic, we don't know. This darn germ theory of disease we're using for the infectious diseases just don't seem to work over here. Makes you wonder whether they work anywhere. Is there a theory that explains non-infectious diseases? There is. It's called the terrain theory. I've been studying that for over 3 decades. Several different versions on this. The pleomorphic method is theory of disease is one approach. You look at a more toxemia-related approach with the natural hygiene aspect. We know that it's through auto-intoxication. In fact, this goes way back to Hippocrates. He said, diseases are crises of purification, of toxic elimination. The terrain is everything, folks. So we should look at our belief system and question our experts, question our own beliefs, question the lies we're fed daily and the lies we've been fed since day one that make us believe things are the way they are. This is what we're up against right now, folks. The people who rule society have been lying to us and lying to us and lying to us to a point where most of us have become brain dead on a lot of subjects where we can't talk about it, and that's by design. It's even in their books they write. Where it's, what we're going to do is we're going to start at an early age where you guys won't be able to challenge anything that we program you to think and do. So in this really short video, I want you guys to question your belief system. What beliefs do you think you could have that allows us to be controlled? What are the most important things in life? Our health, the foods we eat, the cause of disease. Aristotle once said, the mark of an intelligent mind is the ability to entertain a thought without accepting it. We've been fed the germ theory since day one. Let's entertain the terrain theory, but let's empty your cup first. As T. Huxley once said, sit down before a fact like a little child, be prepared to give up every preconceived notion and follow humbly to wherever and whatever abyss leads you, or you shall learn, abyss nature leads you, or you shall learn nothing. Got to empty your cup. Quit saying, what if, how do you explain this, how do you explain this? Empty your cup. Look at the terrain theory in its entirety, look at the cause of disease in its entirety, and you'll see that it not only explains the 45 million people around the world that are dying from non-infectious diseases that they don't know the cause of. It explains it. And it works, and I know because I've helped people for decades. It works. The great thing about this theory of disease, it also explains the other theory of what they call infectious diseases. 15 million people around the world are dying, and it's not because of the microbe. Watch my videos, Disease Mysteries Revealed. Watch my video, What is the Healthiest Diet for Human, where I explain how our body's like a chariot being pulled by dozens of horses. We got 12 essential needs. We got 2 additional temporary needs. We got 10 body systems. Those are all horses. We got to evaluate those and make sure they're all working. I explain that in more detail in other videos. Be sure to watch those. I'll put links in the pinned comment below and also at the very end of this video. If you don't have time to watch it now, make sure to bookmark it and make sure you watch it later. Because of all the knowledge that we need in our brain, the most important knowledge we need is knowledge of how to live. And when you have knowledge of how to live, you understand the real cause of disease. Don't put the right food in, we don't get all of it out. What we don't eliminate accumulates. And that's why we have so many problems. It explains virtually everything that we have from an illness and ill behavior point of view. So, short video today. All I want you to do is challenge your belief system. And I already know that some of you aren't going to be able to deal with the amount of references you have, but there's one thing you can do, and I know for sure this is true. You can have a brand new reference. You can take a solid food vacation, and you can see for yourself what happens when you drastically change your terrain, when you drastically change the ionic pressure in one of the 2 main bathrooms that get dirty and backs up. Transformation's incredible. Even infectious diseases go away when you change your terrain. Don't you just love those cicadas? Again, very short video. Please, 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 find the courage to test an idea as time has come. Just take 1 week out of your life, that's all I ask you. If you doubt anything I say, take 1 week out of your life. Read the comments in my YouTube channel. People all around the world doing this. I've done it over 1,300 days. I know. I've coached thousands of people. Personally, I know. There's a simple solution for everything. There's a simple solution to get us out of the mess we're in right now and not have the normal we had before, but to have the normal we had long ago before we were foolish enough to stop eating our biophotons. You don't know what I'm talking about? Keep watching my videos, and when you do, ow! You're in for a treat.